Hello viewers, in this video we will see the solution to assignment 0 for the course software engineering. We will start with the first question. Which one of the following most accurately defines the term software process model? The answer, the software engineering approaches emphasizes software development through a well-defined and ordered set of activities. These activities are graphically modeled or represented as well as textually described and are variously called as software lifecycle model, software development lifecycle model, and software development process model. So the answer is option A, the way in which the software is developed. The way in which the software is developed, option A. Second question, unit testing is carried out during which phase of the waterfall model? The waterfall model has feasibility study, requirements analysis and specification phase, design phase, coding and unit testing phase, also called implementation phase, then integration and system testing phase, and finally maintenance phase. The answer is option A, implementation phase. Implementation phase, option A. Third question, which one of the following phases accounts for the maximum effort during development of a typical software product? So we have 2 points. Among all the life cycle phases, maintenance phase normally requires maximum effort. Second point, the development phase, the integration and system testing phase requires maximum effort in a typical development project. In the graph, so maintenance requires maximum effort, but maintenance is not given as an option. So the answer is option B, testing. Option B, testing. So maintenance is not given in this option. So answer is option B, testing. Fourth question, which of the following activities are carried out during the testing phase of the waterfall life cycle model? Integration testing is carried out to verify that the interfaces among different units are working satisfactorily. On the other hand, the goal of a system testing is to ensure that the developed system conforms to the requirements that have been laid out in the SRS document. So the answer is options B and C, integration testing and system testing. B, integration testing and system testing, option C. Option B, integration testing. Option C, system testing. Fifth question, in which of the following SDLC models testing activities are spread over the entire development life cycle? In the V model, testing activities are spread over the entire life cycle. So this is V model. So this is the testing is spread over the entire life cycle model. In the Agile model, the requirements are decomposed into many small parts that can be incrementally developed. The Agile model adopts an iterative approach. Each incremental part is developed over an iteration. So the answer is options B and D, V model and Agile model. Answer is option B, V model and agile model, option D. Sixth question, defects get introduced into a work product due to mistakes committed by the members of the development team. A mistake in an activity pertaining to which one of the following phases is likely to be most expensive to correct when detected during system testing. A problem detected in the requirements analysis and specification phase and design phase would be necessary not only to rework the design but also to appropriately redo the relevant coding as well as the system testing activities, thereby incurring higher cost. So the answer is option D, requirements analysis and specification. Answer D. Answer D. Seventh question, which one of the following phrases would most appropriately complete the sentence? The later a defect is found during a traditional software development cycle, the more expensive it is to repair, option B. So if a design problem is detected in the design phase itself, then the problem can be taken care of much more easily than if the error is identified, say, at the end of the testing phase. In the later case, it would be necessary not only to rework the design but also to appropriately redo the relevant coding as well as the system testing activities, thereby incurring higher cost. So the answer is option B, the more expensive it is to repair. The more expensive it is to repair. Eighth question, for a typical software product, testing should account for what percentage of the total software development costs? Eighth question. So testing facts consumes the largest effort among all the development activities, largest manpower among all roles, implies more job opportunities, about 50% development effort. So the answer is option D, 40 to 50%. Option D, 40 to 50%. Ninth question, in the prototyping life cycle model, which one of the following is the principal reason for developing a prototype? Ninth question. So we have 2 points. Prototype development starts with an initial requirements gathering phase. A quick design is carried out and a prototype is built. The developed prototype is submitted to the customer for evaluation. Based on the customer feedback, the requirements are refined and the prototype is suitably modified. This cycle of obtaining customer feedback and modifying the prototype continues till the customer approves the prototype. Second point, however, for GUI parts, the requirements analysis and the specification phase becomes redundant since the working prototype that has been approved by the customer serves as an animated requirements specification. So the answer is options C and E. It allows the customer to provide feedback about the requirements and it serves as an animated requirement of the system. So option B, option C, it allows the customer to provide feedback about requirements, and option E, it serves as an animated requirement of the system. Last question, unrestricted use of go-to statements is normally avoided while writing a program since A programmer trying to understand a program would have to mentally trace and understand the processing that take place along all the paths of the program, making program understanding and debugging extremely complicated. So the answer is options D and E. It makes debugging difficult and it increases the effort required to adequately test the software. Option D, it makes debugging difficult, and option E, it increases the effort required to adequately test the software. And submit. So we can find here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All are correct. Thank you.